Hello everybody, I'm Gwen M and welcome to this video. In this video we're talking about Bing ads versus Google AdWords. Okay, now I've been dibbling and dabbling in pay-per-click advertising for a long time with not a lot of success. But I have not been really putting in a lot of time trying to learn pay-per-click. Okay, but now things are changed. I know that pay-per-click advertising can send you a boatload of traffic if you just learn how to pick the right keywords and create the perfect campaigns. Okay, so I am back into paid pay-per-click advertising, and I'm kind of excited. It's like a kid with a brand new toy. Okay, but I am going to really try to learn how to do pay-per-click advertising because this is one platform that I really want to utilize. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about Bing ads versus pay-per-click advertising. If you think you're going to like this kind of content, I ask that you smash that subscribe button and click on that bell to be notified every time I upload a video, which is Monday through Friday. Okay, so let's jump right in. Okay, so I have set up three Bing ads campaigns already. Okay, but somehow Bing has my account on hold. It's been a while since I've used Bing. It's been several years. Maybe that's why Bing have my account on the hold. But I called Bing um, a few days ago and I spoke to someone that works in their office, and she looked over my account and she didn't see anything wrong, so she's going to get back to me on why my account is on hold. But if you can look over here, you can see I have a campaign set up, a vegetable garden that goes to my garden website, and then I have the perfect boiled egg. That campaign is to an affiliate product, and Y the WCYB is another affiliate product. Okay, so I set that campaign up, and if you look over here where it says clicks, as you can see there are zeros there. Okay, but that is because Bing has my account on hold for right now. Okay, so I've already set up accounts, and as soon as I get a reply back as to why my account is on hold, I am going to let you guys know. I'm going to keep you all updated. Okay. I'm kind of excited. I'm really want to make pay-per-click work for me. I know what it can do for my business. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys on this journey with me. This is my pay-per-click journey. Okay, but in this video, again, we're going to talk about Bing ads versus Google AdWords. Okay, so let's continue. When it comes to pay-per-click advertising, more and more people are now starting to wake up to Bing and to think about it as a valuable option to use alongside of Google, or a valuable option to use if you're new. So, of course, the biggest pay-per-click network with Google AdWords, which people will use in order to appear on Google searches. This makes sense seeing as Google is the biggest search engine there is, but Bing is big too now with 20% of the market and 30% if you want to count Yahoo. This is not an insignificant amount. Moreover, it is a very good idea to make sure that you have advertising on both platforms if you can, in case Google ever changes its policy or in case it ever goes down for whatever reason. But you shouldn't just think of Bing as Google's poor cousin. You should think of it as a useful addition, or a useful place to start if you're brand new to pay-per-click advertising. Now, like I said, I've been dibbling in pay-per-click advertising for a while. without much success. Okay, but I'm still trying. I'm not going to give up because I know how valuable pay-per-click advertising can be. So in some ways, Bing actually trumps Google. We'll look at how and demonstrate why it's important to make sure that you give Bing the attention it deserves. Okay, so let's look at some of the ways that Bing can outdo Google. Okay, so the first thing is that Bing is less competitive. Okay, so that means that not a lot of advertisers are using Bing. So that's why I always put Bing in the category of being user friendly, especially for newbie people like me. Now, even though I've been dibbling and dabbling in pay-per-click advertising for a long time, I'm still considered new because I am in learning mode. I have not had success yet. Okay, so I am new. Okay, so the first big advantage that Bing offers is that it is most definitely less competitive with fewer other advertisers trying to get seen on Bing. That means that there will be less competition for ad space. So, seeing as pay-per-click advertising work using bidding system, this is very good news. It means that you won't have the price of your um, cost per click driven up through a bidding war. Okay, so we have to bid on keywords in order to be seen. So the higher we bid, outbid other advertising, the more we're going to be on page one of Bing. So in turn, this also means that you'll get more customers for a cheaper price. Specifically, you pay 33% 0.5%. I'm sorry. You pay 33.5% less for Bing traffic. Okay, so a lot of this I learned doing my very own research online. Okay, so I like to research when I'm getting ready to get real serious about a marketing platform. Okay, so what about you? Have you ever used Bing pay-per-click advertising or Google for that matter? Leave your comments below. What was your experience in pay-per-click advertising? Okay, I'm curious. I just want to know. Okay, so another great advantage of using Bing is Bing has better targeting. Another big advantage is that it gives you some more precise controls in the number of ways that is largely related to targeting that Bing offers. For example, Bing allows you to target your ads only to people on tablets and or smartphones. This can be very useful if you can combine this with location, okay, targeting, as it allows you to target people literally in the streets looking for a place to stay, eat, or shop in your area. Okay, at the same time, Bing also allows you to target your users based on things like gender and age. It can do this because it looks at the Microsoft profile. Okay, so this is where Microsoft comes in. Now, during my research, I noticed that even your big marketers didn't quite understand why they had to set up a Microsoft profile. Okay, so this is why, because Bing uses Microsoft profile to help us in our marketing and targeting. Okay, so it's all for us. Okay, but who knew? Okay, so that is something good to know. Okay, so now for example, let's say that you will get paid for people who downloads a discount coupon, okay, from your particular area for a particular store in your area. So, with that said, you can use Bing to target those people in, let's say you're in the Los Angeles area, you will be able to target only people in the Los Angeles area. And you can also target people that eats from that store. Okay, so it is very, very good targeting to say the least. Okay, so in other words, You are in control of certain aspects of your ads better on Bing than you are with Google. So if you use Bing, then you'll be able to target based on, guess what? The time of day. You can control what time of day your ads show. And this can then help you ensure that you're not showing your ads at 3 a.m. in a specific location. Okay, so how important is that? How important is that? Okay, so we don't know. I know I don't know every location's time zones. Okay, so Bing will help us with that. Okay, so that right there, my friends, is very, very important. Okay, now, this last one might not seem so very important to most marketers, but to me it's very important because I am image driven. I love to work with images. That's why I change my squeeze pages often, and I use images and I use videos and all of that. All of that is so important to me. And guess what? Bing uses huge images on their home page. Okay, so if you go to their home page, you will see the image of the day. Okay, and it is a nice, big, beautiful image. Okay, that inspires you to use the platform to search. Okay, so images are extremely important in my eyes. They speak 1,000 words. Okay, wait a minute, Gwen. Slow down. I'm too excited. Okay, but images relay a message that words can never do. I love using images. I'm on Pinterest and I have to get over there and work on my Pinterest account, but I'm so busy each day. But I'm going to make it over there to my Pinterest account to add more images. But I love working with images. I love Canva. I love all of that. And Bing uses the big, beautiful image on their home page. Okay, so again, guys, Bing is a place that you might want to test out to do your pay-per-click advertising, especially if you're new. I'm going to keep you updated on what's happening in my with my Bing account and my Bing campaigns, okay, that I have over there. And I'm so excited. I want to take you guys on a journey with me. You're going to see my successes and you're going to see my failures, guys, because I ain't scared. I'm a marketer. To be a marketer, you got to be able to jump on in there and do your thing. Don't be afraid of losing money because that's what online marketing is all about. Sometimes you just have to lose money to make money. Okay, so when you understand that concept, you're going to be in for a big, big, big success story. Okay, so don't be afraid. So, pay per click has completely transformed the way people advertise on the internet. With this means advertisers only pay for each click. If their ad isn't successful and no one clicks on it, guess what? You don't pay anything at all. And that can actually means free exposure sometimes. So a bidding system comes into play whenever an advert is shown, and that means that the cost of each click will depend on the amount of competition. Again, this is good news because it means that some advertisers we'll be getting nearly free visitors when there isn't much competition. At the same time, because they can set their own maximum bid for each click, this means that advertisers can decide precisely how much they are willing to pay for each new visitors. By keeping this lower than the amount that they earn per visitor, they can nearly guarantee that they will make a profit from their efforts. Also, important is targeting, and this is where the difference between PPC platforms really start to come into effect. Okay, so here are three. You got Google AdWords, okay, by far the biggest pay per click network online. Okay, when you pay for adverts on Google AdWords, they will appear in the search or again the search engine result pages. Thus, you need to start by first choosing a key word. Again, guys, I did a video on keyword and keyword phrases. I'm going to leave them in the description so that you can check it out. So let's say, for example, you're selling hats. Okay, so you might want to bid on the keyword buy hats online. Of course, it's important to think carefully about your keywords to ensure they don't have too much competition. Okay, so Google being the biggest search engine means that you'll gain access to the most visitors, but you will also pay the most due to their advertisers. Okay, very popular platform that a lot of advertisers usually like to advertise on. And then again, we're talking about Bing ads. Bing ads is the next one. Bing ads is very similar system, but Bing instead of Google is of course a big search engine from Microsoft, which accounts for 20% of the market share and an additional 10% through Yahoo. This is not a small amount now. Most importantly, Bing has less competition, meaning that you'll end up paying less. Specifically, you'll pay 33.5% less, which is again a big deal, a huge deal if you're new to pay per click advertising. Bing also has a lot of powerful tools for targeting the right users. Okay, last but not least, we're talking about Facebook ads. Okay, finally, Facebook ads work in basically about the same but appear on Facebook based on the information that users use. Okay, so Facebook is about them. This can include age, sex, location, but also things like hobbies and interests or even job title. Another big benefit of Facebook ads is that you can create more media rich options that has images or even short videos. Likewise, you have the option to choose CPA, which stands for cost per action and only charges if someone signs up to your mailing list. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with a a a saying. Okay, I'm going to leave you with a motivation. Okay, if you will, the man who stops advertising to save money is the man who stops the clock to save time. I'm Gwen M, the simple marketer. Leave your comments and questions below. I read everything and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you in another.